Palmer Park, Maryland. Phil Jackson Benson just got finished his workout here, getting prepared for September the 7th. People say that it's going to be a big bout, but Phil, what you think?
On paper, it's a big bout, but as far as I'm concerned, I just think, I'm going to go out there and do what I always do. I'm going to keep my streak going, my winning streak and my knockout streak going.
Back in May 11th, you had the opportunity to fight for a title against Maxwell Taylor, and everybody thought that was going to be a war for you, but you made that pretty much halfway through the bout. The fight got stopped in your favor. So coming off that fight, you win a WBC fight. Now you got another title on the line. So what's going on with the WBC things? What's going on with that?
We're just trying to move up in the WBC ranking, and they called my management called WBC, and they're fortunate they like to work with me because they say I'm an exciting fighter. So we're just trying to move up in the WBC. I love the green belts anyway.
But this fight coming up, people say this is going to be a tough. But the boxing fans who watch boxing and the area fighters who've been watching the area fighters know about Scott Sigmund, and they know they say he's a tough fighter, and he's proved to be a tough fighter. He's 23-4 with 12 KOs. He's fought a hard-fought fight against Kelly Pavlik, ESPN card. But for you, what kind of bout is this going to be?
For me, like I said, I'm gonna just go in there and do what I always do. I'm gonna get a win and I'm gonna get a knockout. So I'm gonna just keep it short like that. I'm gonna get the win and I'm gonna get an impressive knockout.
Some people might say you a guy that just stays in the middle of the ring and just bangs all the time, but you do have some versatility, right?
People that thinks I stand there and bang, well, first of all, they're tricking themselves. But if you see me fight, it may look like that because after I see you have nothing for me and I figure that out within a couple of seconds, I'm gonna just put it on you. I'm not gonna play with you and make it a fight out of it.
Yeah. So September 7th, you've been training hard, and how has your training been going?
Well, we do the same thing. We just work hard. I work harder than anybody I ever met. I only met one person that works just as hard as me. His name is Paul the Punisher Williams. He put me onto a couple of things, and I just took what he put me on to another level. So, we working hard. Everything's going along. I'm actually ahead of schedule. We're just gonna cool down for the rest of these 2 weeks.
So how this fight here, is it coming fast enough for you?
Yeah, it's right on time. This is where we feel like we should be on a extra level or more up level. So this fight is coming right on time though. It's perfect timing. It's just the perfect time for this fight. It's good.
This card right here on September 7th, Keystone Boxing is promoting this fight, and it's going to be at Rosecroft Raceway in Fort Washington. But for them this year, and probably even last year, this is probably one of the bigger cards that they've put together. And you're the main event. How you feel about that?
Oh yeah, it's good. This is not even my hometown, and I'm the main event. So, and the fans they like me out here. Bring them out. I give them what they want. They pay for. So this is gonna be good. I heard it's like the first time around there in like a couple years. So yeah, that's cool.
So, not looking past this fight, but your mentality is that you're going to get a win. Yep. So after this fight, what's next for you?
We're just going to keep on working. Whatever calls we get, or we're going to make some calls, and we just want to get on TV and so the world can see me instead of people in their hometowns. We just want to get on the network and be able to put our talents on the network, on TV, so the world can see me, and we just hopefully go from there.
So basically it's like you're performing to let everybody know what you can do, so you can pretty much set your future up for yourself.
Oh yeah, that's the goal. Set my future and the people that I love.
And you've been fighting here since you came down from New York.
Yeah.
You wasn't as active, but since you came here, you became very active. So how's that been working?
I got an excellent management team. My team, they handle business. They give me these fights, and we take fights and they give me fights, and you know, it's just been working out, you know, with my team.
You know, when people see you, they see a quiet person. You know, you cordial to them. You know, you pay respects. But who is Phil Jackson outside of the ring? What you do when you're not in the ring?
You know, it's like I'm on a mission. You know, I don't do anything like other than boxing right now. You know, I'm dedicated to this sport. You know, my life is in this. It's not just a sport. I don't consider this a sport. This is, you know, this is my job. I work. I come every day. I work out every day. Strength, boxing, and I do it every day. This is my life.
So basically, this is your life until you get where you want to be. And so, and where is that?
You know, hopefully, you know, just set a good financial, you know, a financial base for me, you know, and the people that surrounded me, everybody that's good surrounding me.
And now I noticed the super middleweight division is steadily rising now, because at one time it was just junior welterweight guys and lightweight guys that was, and now it's the heavyweight division that was getting into it. But now the super middleweight division is picking up, and you want to make yourself part of that.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect timing. Like it's starting to heat up, and with me on TV now, when I get on TV, I'm gonna just boost that super middleweight division up. You know.
So some of the guys that hold the belts now, like Bika and all those guys, what you think about those fighters?
I mean, I don't really. I like Andre Ward. That's probably about it. All them other guys, I mean, no disrespect, but Saki or Bika, I would take that fight right now. I can, you know, he has the WBC World belt, WBC World title. I take that fight. There's a couple other guys, but I'm really not sure. But I just look at the best. I always watch the best. You know, I watch all fights, but I mainly watch the best. Like, so I would say Andre Ward. Andre Ward is good.
So now, after this fight here, you're gonna have to pretty much watch the caliber of fighters that you take, fights that you take, far as if they're meaningful fights from this point out.
Yeah, they have to mean something. You're not gonna fight anybody in their backyard or in my backyard, and it's not boosting me up in the rankings. Or if I'm gonna fight you, it has to put me higher in the position that I'm already at.
So along with the WBC, is any other bodies you want to be ranked with?
I'm ranked in a couple of other belts, but these fights with the WBC, like I said before, the green belts, I love the green belts. They're nice looking belts, and that's a great organization, the WBC, and I would love to continue working with them.
There you have it. Phil Jackson Benson, 12-1, 11 of those wins are all by KO. He'll be at Rosecroft Raceways for the Rumble at Rosecroft. So look forward to it. Him and Scott Sigmund are going to be battling it out. Stay tuned.